I think I messed it up. Whoops, my bad, guys. What's going on, faithfuls?
What up? What up?
It's your always faithful 24/7 here. Man,
What's
I'm
happening?
so glad to have all these guys in here.
What's
Our
up,
first
fellas?
time ever. Now, introducing myself, of course, at JMSY168. Then we got my man Lawrence at Bam Bam LJ29 on YouTube. And you follow him at
What's
Bam Bam
happening?
LJ on Twitter. And, of course, my man Mark on Twitter and Mark_Faithful87. And our newcomers right here at K Jizzle 4081. You got Jizzle my bizzle. And you got of course Troy Park. Troy Park, man.
What's up?
Follow them both on Twitter. All right, guys. What's going on?
Happy to be
Nothing
here,
much,
man.
gentlemen.
Lots been going on. It seems
Welcome
like.
to the brothers. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, welcome to Brothers at all, guys.
Everything's good, man. Yeah,
Faithful ones. That's us.
Yes,
Hell
sir.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yes,
I
sir.
got you.
That want to talk about, fellas. What's up? What's on your mind? What's up? What's up, Lawrence? Come on, Lawrence.
I know what I want to
Something
talk
I want
about.
to say. I know we all got a lot, but again, like we talked about, so we got K Jizzle, folks. If you know, he's on the West Coast, California, right? It's our
Yes,
first
sir.
meeting, folks. This is how we do things.
Shout out to
Absolutely. I'm from California originally, and I'm in Vegas. And then we got
Okay.
Troy. Where are you located, brother? It's Wyoming, correct?
Yeah, I'm in Wyoming. That's right. Yep. Out in the middle of nowhere.
And we got our brothers. No, it's not the middle of nowhere. I'm big on that. Wyoming right now, as a matter of fact. I'll just say the name Eric Bischoff for all you wrestling fans out there, whatever. So, yeah. So, Wyoming, right? So, I hear a lot about that. And then, of course, we got our boys on the top that we started with. We got Mark, we got Ryan, and they both from Jersey. So, the Nana Gang, the faithful, we reach across the world, man. We got friends that we interact with, in the UK. And we all know how we've been traveling this season. So, it's this collection of gentlemen really proves, I guess, how powerful the 49ers are across this country.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's right.
You got that right, guys. You got that right. Straight up.
Bro, you got a tattoo?
Oh, yeah.
Show the ink, bro.
I love that ink, man.
I'll be right.
Hold on for
Hey.
1 second.
I got you.
No doubt.
Man,
Messed
That's
it
what's
up.
I'm
up.
feeling it.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, show that again, Troy. Hold on. I'm gonna find you here. Hold on.
A little,
I got you.
Sure.
Here you
a
go.
little lotion on it, but it's all
Sure.
good.
There you go, man. There you go. Man, that shit's hot. Damn. I'm jealous.
Yo, that goes
Right,
to
a
show
little
you-
bit.
That goes to show you. Speaking of someone that's faithful,
Hell yeah.
No doubt.
because
Clearly,
the body's our temple, man.
That's right.
So for him,
whatever you put on it got to mean something. Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to that.
Permanent.
Hey, baby permanent.
respect to my brother Troy, man. Word up.
Yes, man.
Man, I'm very happy for you guys being here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank
No
you so
doubt,
much,
yeah.
man.
I agree. I gotta say it too. Jizzle, Troy, thanks for being part of the podcast, man.
Thank you too.
Appreciate
we
you, man.
all happy
Therapy,
being here, man. So let's talk about it, fellas. Let's talk about it. What's up, Ryan?
What's up, my Mark?
Hey, man.
Yo, man. Some shit
Hey,
been going
James-
down
is James
for
playing?
last few hours, man. Shit's been going down. Telling you.
Or what?
Jimmy G. I'll post
His
it
name
up
is
there if you
James.
want to post it up there.
Yeah.
James. Oh.
His name, he can't be Jimmy to me anymore.
You know,
What's up, man?
that's being that is breaking news, and right now it's a hot topic.
Breaking news.
I'm gonna let my brother Jizzle tackle that. I know my brother, he couldn't wait. So what's up?
So to me, the whole thing is basically, I'm intrigued by it because it's a dilemma between Kyle Shanahan, because Jimmy G's a tough guy with all his warts and all. He'll try to tough it out, but the dilemma becomes at Jimmy Garoppolo at 75% versus Trey Lance at 100%. And if you choose And if you choose Jimmy at 75%, that's an indictment on Trey Lance's development. And so that's what's intriguing to me about it. And other than that, I just think it's time to go with the changing of the guard. You know, we have Jimmy Garoppolo, who's an effective 8-year rookie. You might as well just pass the sticks.
Ouch.
Wow. Yo, man. Yeah.
He is an 8-year rookie. He's an 8-year rookie. I'm sorry. You know, the same mistakes that they say Trey is making or will make or is not ready to step on the field and show things he's not ready to show. Jimmy does those same things. You know, the excuses, I can't make them for my man anymore. I love you, Jimmy. And it's the last few times I'll be calling you that, bro. But yeah, man, I think he may. It's a possibility. I don't know what anybody thinks about that, but he may have taken his last snaps for us. Think about
Hopefully.
Trey Bay.
My head's nodding already because I'm already been off of that wagon, and it's just now we're just seeing it, you know, like because I know a lot of people put a lot of eggs back in the basket these last few weeks and thought, okay, Jimmy, you know, now he's turned over a new leaf, but you know, I don't think he has.
You know what, Jizzle? I agree with you. What you were saying, like being 75%.
It doesn't look that way. Yeah,
exactly. Right. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, I was doing some reading on that UCL, ligament.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that ain't no joke, man.
No, you have one in your elbow and you have one in your fingers. When that thing goes, that's where the pitchers get the Tommy Johns. When that thing goes, you have no control where the ball's going. It's effectively, you know. They did say there's a glove.
Yeah,
there's a glove he could wear that could mitigate the damages on it. But we saw him throw the glove against the Colts, and he didn't know where that ball was going. So I just think it's time to pass the reins.
Right. Yo, honestly, when I was reading, it was saying he had, like, someone was to have that injury will have to wear a cast. And for him to wear a cast, how is he going to perform with that finger in a cast? And matter of fact, this was the same injury that Drew Brees had last year.
Mm-hmm.
And he was out for numerous of weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
At least 3 games.
Yeah, at least 3 or 4, something like that. Yeah, so I'm like, yo, if Jimmy G got that, and what's been reported that it happened during the second quarter, and he played through it. Like I'm thinking,
like,
right? And I'm like, yo, did it get like even worse? You feel what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo.
And here's another point too that I wanted to make real quick. Like, and I threw out that 75% as an arbitrary number, but
yeah,
he's not Aaron Rodgers, where you say Aaron Rodgers is 75%, Russell Wilson at 75%. Maybe we say that, but you know, if you invested all these assets into this other guy that's been staying ready, and all the reports that this last month he's been killing it.
Yeah,
you know, it's past the sticks.
Yeah.
They let that information out. So let me tell you what I think it would do to have Jimmy at 85 or 90%. The first play of the third quarter. Because Kyle said specifically today, they believe it was during the second quarter, like you said, Mark, when he was sacked by, or I don't even know if it was a sack, but at least he was taken to the ground by one of the players. They said, I guess he jammed his finger at that point. They realized that it was, bothering them. They thought maybe it was just a jam. He hit it on something they didn't really know, but Kyle said, of course, he took that opportunity to say that too, but he thinks definitely on the first pass of the third quarter, it affected Jimmy. And that made me feel bad a little bit in my heart when I think about how the ball came out wobbling, his first pass. It is a good chance that injury really did affect him. And if he is not at 100%, and that's what he's going to be, I think that's what we can expect. More of that. More what we saw from him in the second half of that game.
Can you imagine if this was like a because what they say, they suspected he got injured. You know what I mean? Can you imagine if this is just like a little plot to just straight up bench him Like, oh, he's got an injury,
Hey, I know what you're saying.
right? That's my conspiracy mind going on like that. Like,
No, you're definitely right on something, Troy, because every time there's been a quarterback change, that quarterback finished the game previously, and then mysteriously the next game, they're out with some injury.
yep,
It's really bizarre the way that it's been changing. And then Jimmy G just had a bad game. And maybe Kyle Shanahan has a secret handshake deal with them and says, hey, when you have a bad game, I want to do it. I don't want it all in the media that I benched you. I want to just say it was an injury. And, you know,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's
man.
good that you bring that up because I was thinking the
I had a
same
feeling he
thing.
freeze. He froze.
That freaking that because he played that last game, he was garbage. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He was pure Jimmy garbage.
Yeah.
And I seen Kyle like throw up his hands and be like,
Yeah.
you could
Yeah.
tell he was pissed off. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. He might be injured or whatever, but
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's a little bit. It's time for Trey and Jimmy need to like chill for a while, maybe the rest of the year. We'll see, right?
I was thinking the same thing, Troy. I really was. When I first saw it, I'm like, I wonder if they're just taking him out because how bad he was doing.
Yeah.
That's when first thing I thought in my head. And I was like, oh, there comes Trey. It might happen. Everybody's gonna be happy again. Here we go.
You know, and I agree with you, brothers. I was thinking the same thing because I was like, yo, see the thing, just like what I said, when they reported that it happened at the second quarter, I'm like, okay, that was the second quarter. He played the third quarter and the fourth quarter. And I'm like, yo, if he can play through that, because Kyle said that he told them his hand was hurting while he was on the bench. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, so and then I was kind of like my wheels and my mind was going, but also when I was looking at the video that David Lombardi had put, he shown that Jimmy G got thrown down, sacked, and how he landed on his hand,
Okay.
and you will see Jimmy G talking to Compton. Of course, we don't know what he was saying, you know, but it seemed like he was telling him something about his hand. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm kind of like leaning towards maybe he is injured, and then I think he was trying to tough it out, but toughing it out can really also cost the team also, you know, which he did. So I don't know, man. But what I do think, I'm just gonna put it out there now. I don't think he's starting Sunday.
No.
I don't think he
He
starts.
has to be doubtful as bets to start this Sunday.
Neither do I.
And then it's Trey
I don't
Lance.
think he's starting Sunday, fellas. I don't
No.
think he's starting. Even though Keanu Martin had reported that we'll know David Lombardi.
On Wednesday.
What I've seen, they said we'll know something Wednesday. My humble opinion, based on that injury on your thumb,
No.
I don't think he's starting Sunday. Yeah, so
Yeah, he's definitely not starting this Sunday. I just don't think he will. And based on what I've seen from Jimmy G in this offense, and the last 4 weeks have been good, I just feel like if Kyle Shanahan was smart, he wouldn't run the offense he was tried to run when Trey Lance started in Arizona. Just run the same offense you ran with Jimmy G, mixing a little bit more bootlegs, a little bit more play actions, utilize a little bit more of that. And why can't he do what Jimmy G does? We hide Jimmy G every game. Why can't you hide a rookie with potential? I just don't see how.
yeah.
And I think it's good that if Trey does start, it's against the Texans. You know what I mean? It's not like against Dallas or
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like New England or somebody high powered. I mean, I know Texans, whipped that ass last weekend, but
Yeah, they sure
know,
did. Yo,
I'd rather have him go
They look
against the
good.
Texans and
do you know how interesting that game will be if Trey Lance was to start? Do y'all know how interesting that
Starts.
game would be? A rookie starting
Two rookies starting against each other. Davis Mills and
Right.
Lance.
But this is a meaningful game. You know what I'm saying?
Where did
And
quarterback go to college?
So, huh?
Notre Dame, right? No, that's just Ian Book. Two rookies
Yeah.
starting.
Yeah, he's from Stanford. I'm a Stanford fan, so I know.
You know him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But if Trey Lance start and he pull it off,
big time.
I'm confident that he will, man, because I'm from the belief that I think we should have just gave him the reins from the beginning, and I'm on record of saying that on my Twitter, and I just feel like we've held Jimmy's hand. If you're holding a hand, why not hold the hand to the future? You know what I mean?
I think it was because of the money, man.
No, the money, you could have erased Jimmy's contract and you would have more money to address the secondary and do other things that help the team, the continuity of winning.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I was just saying,
the
like,
money. That's one of the big reasons.
I think it was part of the money and also part of the locker room. Like they went hand in hand.
I think it's more the locker room. I think Jimmy has a lot of advocates in the Niners locker room. Kittle being one, Juszczyk being another. A lot of people have his back, and like they know, and I can understand because he's a dude's dude. Like when he really get it out the mud, like he'll get hit, he'll get right back up. Those are the things that nobody has as a Niner fan has a problem with. It's just the consistency, the durability, the availability, those kind of things. I feel he's lacking, and it's just you only can drive that car so far down the road.
Yo, bro, I totally agree with you when you said the locker room. That's what I was saying. I think it went hand in hand because you remember, I think Kyle and John was asked, or one of the two. One of them mentioned that they asked Jed York, does he mind paying that? Paying Jimmy G, salary for this year. And he was pretty much saying, like, I don't mind. So they already told me just me. They already told me he wasn't going anywhere for this season. You know what I mean? So
$25 million, man.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So if Jed York was saying, like, yo, he don't mind paying that, I was like, yo, we with him for another season. Meaning like this season.
Yes.
But I'm gonna go on record. I don't think he's gonna be here next year. He ain't gonna be here next year.
Man.
He is. You made a big mistake. Somebody needs to be fired because why did you invest all these resources into Trey Lance? And now you're not even gonna be able to benefit off the new thing. It's a copycat league, and the new thing is having a rookie contract, which allows you to spend all your assets and build your team around the team. So if we bring Jimmy back, which is I don't think it could even happen, but just if we're talking, putting the rat on the table. If we bring him back, it was a mistake. Somebody made a mistake, and head got it wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody needs fired for real.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Too much money to just be.
You can't.
Oh, man, you can't be doing that.
Yeah.
You guys, you see what I posted? I don't know if I posted on Twitter or I posted you guys on Messenger, or on message about 6 straight. Have we won 6 straight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 6 straight.
We went 6 straight to win the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And we get
6 straight.
And we get
Yeah,
number 6.
I didn't know what you meant by that. I was like, what is it?
Yeah, man, I got you. Yep.
You get Troy. You got me real quick. You got me.
Okay.
6 to 6.
Real
baby.
quick, gentlemen. Okay. 6 to 6. Let's hope. Let's run with that too. We can make that a motto at least for. Hopefully, we're playing for another 6 weeks. But depending upon which one of these quarterbacks get in, I think it's going to be the biggest. And I really honestly think, because I'm going to leave, gentlemen, now because my service is killing me. So I apologize. But I think that Jimmy is not going to be able to start for one. And I think that honestly, Trey gives us the best chance to win because I've been talking with my boys. 8-7, my feelings is that the rookie could have got us there from day one. He could have got us to 8-7. or maybe better with his legs. So when I watch Tannehill get 20 yards and get in position to get a game-winning field goal, that's something that James couldn't do. Jimmy couldn't do.
That's right.
So I don't think he's going to be able to play with that injury. Yeah, he can't do it. He won't do it now. So I don't think he'll be able to play. I do think Trey's going to start, and I think he's going to win these next 2 games faithful.
Yes,
So I want to make myself known. I'll put that on record too. I think we will be winning both of these next 2 games. I also think Jimmy, now I'm calling him Jamie. Jimmy will be with us next year. Jamie G. Yeah, maybe might need. That's where I need to be. I don't know. It's right in the middle, man. Because of the money and because of the playing. This is overall play. He's a great leader. I think he's a good guy. I really do like Jamie. Damn it, I really want to call this motherfucker Jamie now. I really do like Jimmy G. I want to make that clear to all the faithful out there, all y'all. We're not here to hate on Jimmy, but I am also a big proponent of
Jamie.
Team Jamie. Man, that's going to be his name. Team first, though.
Hey,
I don't care who's playing on the team.
We good. Yeah.
That's how he plays. So
Yeah.
I'm more concerned with the team, and I don't get attached to any one particular player. And I've always been like that since I was a kid. So if he has to go for us to be in a better place, then I think that's what needs to happen. So, gentlemen, Troy, Jizzle, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And becoming part of our squad, becoming
Great to meet
one
you,
of the
man.
faithful. It's a pleasure to meet both of you, and we can maybe get another show tomorrow, hopefully. Mark, Ryan, thank y'all for setting everything up. Y'all hold it down.
Love you, man. Love you.
Much love, man, for real. Faithful, again, check us out. Watch our video tonight. Welcome our 2 brand new members, and get your support behind the team this week. We need it. Y'all be safe, and I'll see y'all later, all right?
Yes, sir.
We'll talk.
We'll talk, absolutely.
All right. Yeah, man. So do we all agree? Do we all agree that we think Trey is going to start Sunday?
Yes.
Troy?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think so too.
I think Kyle is
Imagine
planning.
this real quick. I'm sorry, Troy. Hold on, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you're good.
You talk about this. I'm done doing this. Can you imagine him coming in there the first row, a bomber? Can you imagine that? It would light that place up badly. That place would rise after he winds back and throws it. They're gonna be like their seats. I'm like, oh, here it comes, and all of a sudden he throws a wide open dime to somebody. Can you imagine that happening? It'd be a touchdown too, not just a catch, touchdown.
And you know who I can see? I can see catching that bomb.
Debo.
Ayuk.
That part, yeah.
Ayuk. Yo, he got the wingspan, man. Ayuk, man. Yo.
And playing off that a little bit, I feel like it's the perfect time to do it because he's kind of not a rookie now. He's been in the league now about 16 games. And I feel like the team's going to rally around him. Like they're going to take him in and be like, man, you don't have to do it all by yourself. You just drive the bus. And driving the bus is just making sure everybody gets there safely, making sure everybody's head is in the game, that we're going in the same destination, and you don't have to do it all.
Right. Yeah. I agree, man. I agree. I just think that if Trey starts,
Thanks, John. Thanks, bud.
I believe he will. I believe we're gonna see something real special, not just from him, but I'm saying the play calling. You feel what I'm saying? I think we're gonna see something very, very special, And I'm not gonna say that we're gonna blow out the Texans. I know I've said that maybe like a week ago about we haven't seen the 49ers blow out a team and put them away. But we've seen that with the Falcons when we play them. Now, being that we're playing the Texans, I'm like, yo, I just want to really play our best game that Sunday and try to start the blueprint all over. You feel what I'm saying? And I really believe if Trey starts, I believe Kyle Shanahan and his team is going to orchestrate something, you know what I'm saying, for him, to be successful. And think about it, brothers. and I said this to Ryan and Lawrence many times, the players always mention about Kyle putting them in position to be successful. Like I believe in our coach. You feel what I'm saying? We may have different opinions on why he did this and why he did that. Me personally, I think it's a method to his scheme. You know what I mean? And he's a very balanced coach when it comes to running the ball and his motions. I think it was mentioned a couple of days ago. He has the most motions in his plays.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like he always got your mind working. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm excited. Listen, real talk. I'm always excited for a 49er game. Along with that, if Trey starts, I'm going to be even more excited. Excited to the point to expect the unexpected, as far as what they're going to, you know, bring on the field. And this is going to be out. And another thing, this is our last home game of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Last home game of the season. Yo, we got to bring it.
Yo, you know what I'm thinking, man? I'm sorry, Mark.
All comes down to execution. All comes down to execution.
Good, bro.
That's what it comes down to.
Good.
Yeah, Troy.
What's up, Troy?
So you know how Kyle can be like a freaking mad scientist, right? Genius, this and that.
Mhm.
Like, I'm going to piggyback off what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like, last home game, Trey's about to start, hopefully. We all know that Kyle's got some stuff put away just for Trey, right? We all know he's got something planned up. And I think it's completely different from what Jimmy can do compared to what Trey can do, hopefully. Like you said, like just bootleg this and bomb that and completely because the Texans, they're like preparing for stand there Jimmy. And we all know Trey can run. You know what I mean? We all know he can throw. We can. Oh my gosh!
And that's another good thing about the timing of this. The timing of this is so good because there's not a lot of tape out on Trey Lance. You have that one Arizona game, and that's all you have to go on. So now you could just hit them with the whole, you know, explosives. You know, basically,
Right,
and also we already know Trey Lance being in, he opens up the run game. You know what I mean? He opens up because you got that DN has to stay in containment. Not only that, you stack the box in the middle. Jimmy, that's where he throws. So everybody's stacking the box in the middle between the 20s. And you can't do that because outside of the hash, this guy has an arm on him. You know what I mean? The question with Trey Lance is, I feel like we know he could throw it through a car wash and not get wet, but can he consistently hit the car washes? Well, we got to figure out. And I believe he can. I have a lot of faith in the kid, and full disclosure, prior to the draft, I wanted Justin Fields, but once they made the call, I started to feel like they made the right decisions because they said how smart he was at a young age and how he processes, and that's big for a young quarterback. And they wouldn't have took Kyle Shanahan wouldn't have took him if he wasn't that guy, you know. And the size that he has, the mobility, and I'm kind of intrigued to see what happens next, you know.
For real, it's gonna be. I'm excited, man. I just
For real,
want
bro.
to see.
For real.
Oh man, unleash Trey for real. Unleash him.
Yeah,
Trey
Day all day,
Yeah.
right?
and you know what? I think Kyle was saying that Elijah Mitchell is questionable. You know, I think
he's more probable than questionable from what I've been hearing and researching on Twitter. But I think we're going to need him and we're going to also probably need Greenlaw. We might need all hands on deck. Now, you know, we don't want to have to depend too much. Like getting Trey in is nice, but we want to also let him know we're not just dependent on him to win right now. You know what I mean? The team's got to just everybody play their part and be better even. And I feel like I think that's what's coming, you know.
So let me ask you. Let me ask you this: Would you brothers on the panel? Would you rest Elijah one more week for the Lambs?
You can't afford to.
Yeah.
This
exactly.
game's too crucial, man.
Yeah, it is. It is.
We need
Yeah.
everybody.
The game is very important in this one, man. I'm sorry. No,
Yeah.
Mitchell.
Only reason why
You
I
gotta
asked
have
that,
Mitchell.
only reason why I asked that, my brothers, because I trust Jeff Wilson. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I do trust him, and that's the only reason why I asked. Like, would you? You feel what I'm saying? You know, but I agree with you exactly, John. I agree with you, John. My guy,
Yeah.
John, my brother, right there.
Yeah, John.
Basically-
Shout out.
Yeah, man.
Basically, what the Niners need to do is basically take care of their business, and which is winning out these 2 games. I mean, if you want to rest him for his vacation, that's a whole different thing. But all the Niners can do is take care of their business. Hope we might get some help, and all they could really do is just park their own car at this point. And it's too crucial to now to rest him anymore. If he's got the juice, you got to let him loose.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
That's right.
I think we'll find out Wednesday. Because I know Kyle was saying something about he's questionable or something like that. But we'll find out about something Wednesday or Thursday.
That's true, John. That's true. Jeff JWJ is not explosive. Mitchell is. He's like almost a 2.0 of
he was explosive last year.
Yeah,
we were talking to John V last time. He was explosive last year before the injury. I mean, he could, but he's still getting that rhythm. I think it's all about rhythm. When you injured and you're excited and you back with your brothers on the field, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I'll be like, yo, Jeff, you could have got that. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I think what John V is saying, I don't want to put words in my brother's mouth. I think what he's saying, I don't think he's explosive to the hole like Elijah is. You feel what I'm saying? Like Jeff Wilson, he got some quickness. Not like Elijah. I just think, and I think this is what John V is saying, I don't think Jeff Wilson hits the hole fast enough like Raheem and Elijah. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because once that hole opens, Raheem and Elijah, they hit it. You know what I mean? And sometimes I see when I see Jeff hit it, it kind of like closes fast on him. But the thing I like about all three, they always fall forward. And respect to Bobby Turner, they always fall forward.
To get that extra yardage, right?
Word, man. Word.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my guy John V said, he's like, the faithful better be patient with Trey. That's the thing. Like, if he throws a few interceptions, whatever, we just got to remember he's a rookie, man. It's like,
yeah,
it's his first like real game,
right?
And so much pressure too, man. Jeez.
Yeah. But you know what? I agree. I believe Kyle is going to set him up to build that rhythm.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? And
you won't just leave him hanging, right?
Yeah.
You won't just be like, go do your thing.
Right. And when our brother John V, we had a show with him, we were saying last time before the Falcon game, something like that. I was saying how Kyle uses Debo as a rhythm situational player to start the rhythm. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, man.
And that's why I believe it's so good that how much we need Elijah Mitchell rather is they're playing off each other. He would fake and shift Debo in from the slot on a fake jet motion, and they'll run a wham with Elijah Mitchell right up the gut, and they play off each other. And you need that explosive guy next to a Debo to keep a defense honest,
Yeah, man.
That's right.
Yeah. So what you think, Ryan?
I can't wait for him to play. I can't wait. Cannot wait, man.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see Elijah Mitchell back and see what kind of explosive he brings to the offense and have a Trey in there with him. Can you imagine play actions with freaking Trey? How well he runs out of that side of that pocket. Because if he sees it wide open, he'll probably run for himself. He'll be like another Kaepernick. You never know. Yep. I'm so excited if Trey Lance does play. I am, without a doubt, I am. But like John V said, don't rush him. Don't rush him. But I agree with that. I do. But I just want to see what he can do for us. Because okay, I'm going to show you guys something real quick. I seen it on Twitter, and I'm going to show you guys right now. Here I go. What do you think about that? That is Trey next to Nate Suffield. No Jimmy G be found.
Jeez, at all.
Yep. So you see Trey right there, and working with Nate Suffield. So I saw that earlier. I'm going to save this picture. So
that's a great pick, man. Yep.
So I seen
Trey
that.
Day.
And I think pretty sure it was definitely Jennifer Lee Chan who took it. That's where I took it off hers. And I tell you now, what Kyle says, he's been doing good for the last month or so. He's been doing good.
I believe it, man.
Yeah. So I can't wait to see him.
The young man is talented, man.
Yep.
He's talented. Honestly, with Trey, it's just one of them situations. You like, let the young man play. Let him play, and let's just see growth on the field.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just and like John V said, let's just be patient and let's just witness the growth and just appreciate it. And also, like I always say to my brothers, enjoy the journey, man. Just enjoy the journey, man. Because we all on this panel, and also the faithful, we all ain't gonna get what we want on every play. Like you know how you were saying, Ryan, you're like, yo, when the game start, Trey Lance throw a deep bomb, and
I would love to see it. I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
I would love to see it.
Oh my God, you had no idea. I'd be like, oh my God.
I miss those times, Joe.
Oh man.
But let me ask my brothers this on a panel, yo. Who do you think will be a surprise? That will be a surprising player this Sunday.
That's a good one, man. I don't know.
That's a hard one, yeah. I would say Jawan Jennings. He's been coming on strong. He's becoming an alpha in the receiver room, monster blocker, and setting outside for a lot of these gaping runs that we've had, these explosives. And if I had to hang a hat on somebody to be a surprising player, I could see him having a really big game in this. I could go see, let's say, 75 yards in a tut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What you think, Troy?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with the old faithful Kittle, man. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna be out there blocking, and I think he's gonna get even more wide open, knowing that Trey's a threat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Trey will do his thing. Kittle will be like, "I'm right here," and he won't be like throwing right in the middle like usual, like Jimmy does.
Yeah.
He can get out left or right, and it's gonna be. So, what do you think, man? It's gonna be exciting. Who you got?
You know what's so funny, man? I was between two players, and they both wide receivers. And our brother Jizzle had mentioned one of them, because I've been riding with Jawan Jennings. I've said previous times on the show that I like the young man.
Love JJ. I love JJ.
He got good hands, and he has the height. And I don't want to. This is not a comparison, brothers. I like his energy. His energy remind me of Bourne, as far as his humbleness and his effort that he wants to put on the field. You feel what I'm saying? So with that said, but the one I really think, and I mentioned him earlier because Ryan had mentioned the deep ball, I think Ayuk. I think Ayuk is going to be the one that's going to have a big game Sunday. That's just my humble opinion. Not that I want it. I just think it is. You feel what I'm saying?
Do you think get rid of Bourne is the reason why we got JJ for Jawan Jennings? Do you think that's the reason why we got rid of Bourne for that?
I think my humble. Let me just ask it because I see my brother shaking his head. My humble opinion, and this is a peaceful pushback. I think Trent Sherfield. I really like this kid. And now that brother right there, I have a big why he's not playing. But I also think Trey and Trent has a better relationship as far as chemistry on the field than Trent Sherfield and Jimmy G. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what we need, that
For
chemistry,
sure.
man.
When Trent Sherfield was playing like the preseason games, like yo, him and Trey, yo, the chemistry looked beautiful, and I'm like, yo.
But going back to JJ, I think he feels a void that we haven't had in a receiver. We haven't had that 6'2", 6'3" guy that could be a red zone threat, that can be, he can catch that hitch route, that curl and jump. We've always had the smaller, shiftier receivers. You know what I mean? This is going back a long time, and I always thought we needed one of those taller receivers that can go over the middle and get his bag.
I agree. Let me ask you, Jizzle, just for me and for the faithful that's watching that probably don't know. Do you know his speed?
It's like 4.6 or so. He's from Tennessee.
I remember they were saying, yo, he's too slow, but I was like, yo, let's just wait till you get on the
I'll tell you something. Jerry Rice ran a 4.7, and but I know because I'm from the Bay Area and it's legendary here. He went to Edgewood Park in San Carlos, and he would run. Run would be a hike for most of us. He's running at full speed, and it's towards the end of that game, he must have been running real fast because his stamina. You know what I mean? His stamina that leads you to be able to play faster, and that's what they always look at the 40 time. But it's how do you accelerate? How do you change direction? And it's also, you know what I mean? It's also that stamina late in game. Can you still maintain that speed that you do run?
Right. So you think Jennings gonna have a breakout game Sunday?
I'm calling it right now. I think Jauan Jennings is due for one. And so Trey starting, a lot of things happen that don't happen. The ceiling changes for a lot of players, and I feel like Jauan Jennings could be that guy, because Trey's going to give somebody a one-on-one shot. You don't know who it's going to be. It might be the tallest guy on the team, which is Jauan Jennings, and might pay dirt.
Yeah, throw it up there. Let him catch it, right?
And you know what? I got
catch it. I'll catch it.
That's right.
I gotta be honest, brothers. I want to pick Jennings. I just want to be different because I would like I said, I had two of them, and you said one of them. I said, I'm just gonna go with IU, but I really want Jennings to have like a breakout game. But I could see either one of them. You know what I'm saying? I could either see either one of them, man.
And I do give a shout out to Tony from MBN. He loved JJ. He wanted him.
Yeah.
He wanted JJ. He did. He said he almost had a car accident just because he found out that we had him. We got him.
And the funny thing is, Jalen Hurd, who we thought we had high hope for as a receiver, he played with JJ at Tennessee, and JJ took his spot, and so he had to go to Baylor. And then Jalen Hurd comes back to the Niners, and that boy JJ takes his spot again. You can't make this up, man. They just can't make that up.
I didn't even know that, yo.
Yeah. That's who took his spot as a receiver over there. I mean, and so he moved on, and boom, happened again.
What's up?
I would say, did you know that? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that at all. That's some Niner trivia right there, baby.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Our Tennessee trivia, even too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
they played on the same college team, and Kamara was on the team as well. And so Kamara took the running back spot because Jalen Hurd was drafted to be a running back, right? Yeah. So Alvin Kamara locked that up. So he said, man, you better go play receiver or something, basically. So he had to go play receiver. And then he decided he wanted to be a receiver, but he couldn't get on the field because JJ had that last spot kind of locked. He was getting sporadic minutes, but he wasn't. And so he transferred to Baylor and said, I want to be a receiver now. And then Niners draft him. And I see what the plan they had in mind. He's kind of like an H-back. He can He's a move tight end, a lot of different kind of things you can do with him. Just the injuries, his body wasn't made for the NFL, and yeah, but JJ took a spot over there and took a spot again, and the rest is history.
I tell you, man, availability is very important in the NFL, man.
Yep.
You know, oh man, that's sick. You know, I was sharing with the fellas, I think a couple of shows ago, in regarding Jennings. I was saying that, like, yo, Jennings kind of remind me of Juice in a way that you got to keep your eye on him. You know how Juice will burn you because you don't know what to expect from him, but you know he can do great things.
Out of nowhere. Yeah, man.
He's like, oh, he will burn you quietly. And you know Juice, he loves to smile when he gets really involved as far as catching the ball.
Yep.
You know, so, and when I see Jennings, I'm like, yo, he remind me of Juice as far as very like, yo, you got to keep your eye on this guy. So yeah, I feel you on that pick though, Jizzle. I do, man. Especially Kittle. With Kittle, like Kittle is just he's special, bro. He's just that kind of guy, like, yo, man, you can count on him, man. He brings that muscle.
Yep. He feels like one of them old school cats. It's just like,
man, he brings that muscle, man.
You don't care if who he knocks down or nothing, man. He's just like,
yeah, he brings that muscle.
Score update. Dolphins 17-3.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Good.
Cool.
Hey.
Hell yeah, that's good news. Keep it up.
Waddle's looking good, man. That was
help us
out. Everybody got on the Dolphins trading up for Waddle, but that guy's going to be wearing a yellow jacket at the end of the day. And, you can't teach two things in sports. You can't teach height and you can't teach speed. And I mean, speed kills.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fact.
I agree.
Big fact.
And I agree with you on that. You can't teach hard work either. You gotta want it. You
gotta want it.
Gotta want it, man.
And from all accounts, Trey Lance is a hard worker, and it's funny that his dad was in the training camp for the Niners, the cornerback, and he kind of just instilled hard work into his son. You know what I mean? Telling he got him up early and got him working out, and they thought they had a scholarship to Minnesota, but he took the North Dakota route. And to me, when you compare both quarterbacks, him versus Carson Wentz, both alma maters from there, you see a lot more traits that pop out on film with Trey Lance. You know what I mean? Like, he's got the golden arm, he's got the speed. He's like Cam Newton, but more of a processor, going through his progression.
Let's go.
And man, when I watched that, when I started looking at film when we first drafted him, I looked at that North Dakota offense, and it looks just like Kyle Shanahan's concepts that he runs. And that's when I was like, yep, that's his guy. You know what I mean? That's his guy.
That's the one, man. Yeah. I'm ready, man. I wish it was Sunday right now.
Man, my body's ready, bro. Straight on.
I ain't gonna lie. I wish it was Wednesday now, so we'll know. Like,
That's true. That's true.
I know what we saying, what we think that trade is gonna start, but I want it really to be confirmed.
Yeah,
like blueprinted. Cause yo, man, it's gonna be crazy if and when that's announced that trade is gonna start. Yo, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah. I just like John V was saying, I just hope that the faithful will be patient and understanding of his development, on Sunday and the growth, man, because hey man, you gotta expect the unexpected and you gotta let him grow.
Yes.
And the great thing about it, he has a great supporting cast.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's a great team on paper, man.
Yep.
If you just break it down from because the guy he'll probably get compared to mostly is Mac Jones, the guy maybe we passed up that a lot of people probably thought was the ideal fit for Kyle Shanahan's system. So let's break it down. Would you rather have Kittle or Henry, the tight end for New England? Kittle, right?
Kittle, yeah, no doubt.
All day. Would you rather have Debo or any receiver on New England?
Debo.
Man, that's just what I'm saying. So basically, he's got the weapons that no other rookie in this class has. It just goes to show you, and
That's right.
Just so you know, guys, I got about half hour left. Just so you know, just saying it. Okay, all right.
Let me ask this question: if Trey Lance was to start Sunday, Troy, I'm gonna come with you, and then you can follow up Jizzle, then Ryan.
All right.
What is just one? What is your concern with Trey if he starts Sunday?
My concern is the pressure of the game, the pressure of the moment, because he knows how much. I mean, we got to win.
Yeah,
we got to win this game, man, no matter what. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's going to be, unfortunately, I think he's going to try to put it all on himself just because he's that competitive that way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
His teammates will be like, no, we got you. But to me, I think Trey is like, I want to win this for everybody. I'm going to do as much as I can. Because we seen when he played, whoever he played back in the day, you know what I mean? He went all out. I'm like, please don't get injured.
Yeah,
I mean, he was like, Arizona. Yeah, Arizona. He was like going all out, like, bro, it's your first game. Just
Troy,
that's what I'm.
Don't say injuries. Don't say injuries.
No, I know. I'm just.
I know.
He's an all-out kind of cat, and I love that. But I think the situation is.
So
I hope not. But
so, in other words, you don't want him to put the pressure on himself, right?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel you. What you think, Jizzle? What's up, bro?
Man, mine is a little bit more contrarian than that. I'm be more worried about Kyle Shanahan reverting back to using him the wrong way, misusing him. In fact, like he's running a power pistol with him, exposing him to too many hits on the read and react plays. I would like to just I go back to what I said before. Just use him like a regular quarterback. This is what you drafted him because he can actually play the position. Just put him in the same position that you've been putting Jimmy Garoppolo in. And I reiterate, you have Jimmy Garoppolo, who in many aspects, and I don't want to down talk him too much, but in many aspects, he's an 8-year rookie. Why not just put the real rookie in and just rock, man? Like it's trying to pass those sticks.
I feel you. Ryan, you want to take a stab at it? I'm gonna go last with mine because I think
I was going to bounce off Troy because Troy probably took everything. What you said.
Sorry, man.
It's all right. It's all good. Man. It's all good. But I feel when he gives out that tunnel, he comes out that tunnel and he feels it. It's going to be like electric going through his body. That's why I think it's going to be. He's going to feel the energy from the crowd, from the faithful, and he knows he has the game on his hands. He just has to play it right. And execution is an important thing for him to do. So if he does that, there is no weight. I mean, I don't believe there's no weight on his shoulders. I know it's the NFL. It's way different than college. So I'm just thinking that he has to play his game. That's all. And I'm hoping that Kyle leashes him out. Lets him leash out. Because if he doesn't leash out, it's going to be a long game for Trey.
Okay, so you're kind of like a blend of Troy and Jizzle. Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I listen. I respect my brothers on the panel, and I respect your opinions, and it's understandable. I would say this: my concern really is his velocity of his passing. That's my only concern. The rhythm is going to come, and I feel what you're saying about Kyle. Kyle is going to take care of him. However, Kyle's going to take care of him, but also Kyle is going to try him because sometimes Kyle's going to see the defenses, how they playing them. Kyle might switch it up. and Trey got to be ready for it. But the only thing I'm concerned about, and I'm being honest, is just his velocity of his pass. The short ones, the mid-range ones, and the deep pass. That's all I'm concerned about. And the reason why, because we've seen it. And two, we haven't seen it consistently with him because he only started one game. So in practice it's different because we don't see it. Of course I don't see it. I don't know if you just go to the stadium and go, see, but it's different. So for them to display it on the field, that's going to be exciting. Like I was saying earlier, if Trey Lance start, it's going to be exciting, man, because who would have expected the news that we got today regarding Jimmy G? And then we got to find out Wednesday. It's Monday. We got to find out Wednesday, as far as if he's going to be on a practice field. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, I hear you, but it's like, man, I think it's exciting if you're a receiver for the Niners too. I mean, you might have a faster velocity, and that takes an adjustment, but you might get more opportunities in the boundaries now. And I'd be excited if I was a receiver on the Niners right now, knowing that thing could actually come to you outside the numbers. Where with Jimmy G, it was all in the middle of the field. It was all checked down. It was, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're in the NFL and you're competitive, you're an alpha, you just wanted a chance to make plays. And I feel like with Trey Lance in there, the velocity, whatever, if you get paid to catch the ball, you shouldn't be intimidated by that.
I agree with you 100%, bro.
I agree.
We've seen Trey Lance throw that ball to the point some of the receivers dropped that passes. That's why they had Wes Walker.
Yeah.
Start throwing the ball to him real fast. Yeah, that's all.
Yep.
Yeah. Hit that jug machine, man. Hit that jug machine, man. That's what they're there for. But I never saw a receiver say, man, I don't want so many opportunities coming at me this fast.
Yeah,
don't throw me the ball.
Yeah.
Don't throw me the ball because you throw it too fast,
Yeah.
But honestly, that's only my concern with Trey, man. Because you gotta let him go. You gotta let him go. Yeah, you gotta let him go. The velocity thing, that's the only thing I'm concerned about. Because
it goes back to Kaepernick. That was the main concern with Kaepernick. It was like, can you take something off that fastball? Maybe
launched it, man.
Exactly. For situational plays. That's the thing I'm concerned about. You know what I mean? Like, it has to serve its purpose as far as your delivery. Like, it all comes back underneath the umbrella of the velocity of the play. Like, you hope the pass is just right for the wide receiver or the fullback or the running back to catch the ball. And also you want them to catch the ball. You feel what I'm saying? So it goes hand in hand, and you just hope that, like I was saying before, that I do believe that, Kyle is going to set him up to the point he's going to get in a rhythm. And then you at home and your fan base is cheering you on. What? Yo.
Let's go.
All I gotta say is when I see him reach back and he does a fake to the right or left and he goes back, I know it's gonna be a throw. All I gotta know is how far it's gonna be.
Hey, I'll be thinking about you, Ryan. If that happens, man, I'll be thinking about you. You called it first, man, and man, it's exciting.
That would get that crowd so hyped if he does that.
Man.
Oh my god. It'd be unbelievable how far he would throw, because last time I seen it, I knew he can throw at least a 40-yard bomb, but I don't know how his father says.
Yeah. Because before I made my decision on what I was concerned about, I was neck and neck with the velocity, and I was concerned about the tip balls at the D line. Because if you remember, I think Trey had 3 to 4 tip balls against the
At the line of
Cardinals.
scrimmage.
Yeah, man. So that's what I was concerned about. And I was like, but sometimes that happens. You can't help that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So you know what? Let me just lean more to the velocity of his passes because he got a gun. He has a gun.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yes.
but
I think there's a lot of small sample size with that. We haven't seen we don't got a large enough sample size to say that's an issue. You know what I mean? And so, not worried about that so much. It's, like we go to the velocity is an issue. I agree. That's definitely an issue. I believe how Shanahan utilizes them is an issue, and I think we all hit it on that.
yeah. Wow. Yeah, man. So
Want me to go over some questions that you put in down earlier?
yeah, whatever. I mean, listen, man.
Right.
Do your thing, bro. Yeah, Miami's still leading 17-3.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
End
Okay,
of the
gentlemen.
third. Right.
Okay, gentlemen, and the people that are watching, 4 people are watching. Here
Thank
you go,
you
the
for
first
watching.
one. Who is your MVP on the offense and defense?
Okay.
What's
Mine
up?
is Debo, and then Bosa. I don't know. You guys could go after that one.
That was easy, right? Easy,
I let
right?
him finish the question at least, though, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. What you think, Troy?
Yeah, I'm the same way. Debo's a whole nother level, and
Yeah.
if they stop holding Bosa, he'd be breaking records, and I mean sacking. That'd be crazy. Yeah,
They hold
without
him like
those
a
two,
newborn baby.
guys, I don't know, man. I don't know if our record be even better. You know, like it'd kind of be worse. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
those two guys are special.
Yeah, they are.
They are special, man. Like
Yeah.
re-sign them 100%.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
I-
And just to add, you gotta resign DJ Jones. Got to.
yep.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
Arden Key as well, man.
And that was a great pickup, bro.
Man.
What?
Yes, from the Faders.
Exactly. But
Yeah,
I gotta say Debo and Nick Bosa as well. Matter of fact, I say shout out to Debo. The brother had,
baby.
born.
Yep.
His son, he named him after him, so he's a junior.
I love it.
8 pounds and 15 ounces, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, so congratulations.
Congratulations. He's a papa now. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's what's up.
He's gonna ball out on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know it, man. Right
Yep.
after you have that kid, you got that new adrenaline zeal.
Mm-hmm.
I remember before we get to the next question, I remember watching the game last Thursday at the bar, and when they showed Debo kind of like gasping for air, kind of like, well, for lack of better words, I'm gonna say gasping for air. Some people around me, and I was hearing also the commentator that was saying is he hurt or is he just tired? In my mind, I'm like, yo, don't you see what this guy is doing? He's tired.
Tired.
Yeah,
giving his all, man.
What's wrong? When I was at the bar, I was on Twitter because he was making plays out of nothing. Remember, he made plays out of nothing.
Nothing.
Yo, you would think he would lose 3 yards or 4, and he would gain 3 yards.
Yo, that 50-yard play that he did, that was all him, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, he put the team in his backpack, man.
Yep.
All him, yo.
Man,
the man is a human being. I call him half amazing.
That's right.
The guy was all amazing shit.
Yep. Word, man. He was tired, bro. I knew he wasn't hurt. In my mind, I knew he wasn't hurt.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Just gassed, man. He had the whole team on his back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. So
yeah, if Mitchell didn't get hurt last 3 games, I definitely would have put him number 1 for me because him and Debo together are awesome. So they're a good duo. They're a good duo. But definitely I go for Debo. Definitely, like you guys said, Debo. Man, tough one for me because I like Artie Key. Artie Key's been doing good. He has. But Bosa, man, 15 sacks.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Yes.
15 sacks, man.
Is he coming for Aldon Smith? Is he coming for Aldon Smith? Is he coming for defensive player of the year?
How many of those Aldon Smiths have anyway altogether for him for one game? Or one season.
Isn't he at like 20?
18
or 20, something like
19
that.
19 and a half for Aldon Smith. And
Yeah.
Can you imagine Bosa getting friggin' 10 sacks in 2 games?
Yo, y'all keep going. I'll be right back.
I got you, man. I got you.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't count unless he did it in the next game because we just went to a 17-game season. So technically, he would have to do it in the next game, but it'd still be a big accomplishment.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm just being. I know I'm not being realistic about getting 10 sacks in 2 games. That's 5 sacks in each game.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just,
Well, I mean, if they wouldn't keep holding him, he might get that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Yes.
Oh
my! He would already be close. He'd already be close.
Yep.
I'll wait till Mark comes back to do the other next question.
I mean, they freaking chokehold him and.
Man,
it's crazy.
Oh my! They do this shit to him, man. That's you can break a guy's neck by doing that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why he doesn't get the calls versus other elite pass rushers that get those same calls.
He doesn't
I don't
complain.
know if it's something he needs to sell more to the.
He does need to sell.
Yeah,
everybody else is like, throwing up their hands and like.
Yeah, I think he needs to be more demonstrative about. I'm getting held because he's getting held literally almost every play. Watching it on the film.
Every play, man, it's crazy. No calls.
I tell you right now, if Ambry Thomas can keep going what he's doing, he did good last game. He did though.
He's been good. He's been good because he's always in position. He just has to work on his ball skills. He's in position. He's never getting burnt. You can work on that. Whereas the guy's getting burned and getting separation against him, you can't correct that.
Yeah, Nick, fact. What Nick said in the chat, that's fact.
Yes, sir.
He is a man.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah, he does.
Man,
he does. And you know what? It's funny that y'all said that. I remember we had John V.
Ghost of the Monster.
I remember when we had John V on the show with us, Ryan. If you remember, he was saying, I'm just gonna paraphrase. He was saying how being that Nick Bosa is kind of like short, and when he's going against tall linemen, when he's short, he come low.
Mm-hmm.
So for the lineman to block, it's kind of like difficult because they kind of like they tall, and when you're fighting, kind of like when you're trying to block somebody and they coming low, it's kind of difficult. To the point, like the way they guard him, they put their arm around his neck because he's shorter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
when he
said that, I mean, he said that better than how I'm explaining it, but the way he explained it, it made so much sense why the faithful and us on a panel, we always see these clips, pictures of Nick Bosa being held. You feel what I'm saying?
Every time.
Right, you know what I mean, and just like, yo, he's a beast.
I'm gonna be right back to you.
Yeah, no doubt. So, but yeah, man.
Shout out to you, Nick. Thanks for being, man. Thank you very much for coming, man. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you. But yeah, man. But it's this Sunday is gonna be very interesting, man. Because
it is. It's got a lot more interesting.
Yeah, man.
I'm not nervous at all about a lot of people are like, well, no, because the most toxic thing you could talk about on Twitter is Jimmy G versus Trey Lance. It's a firestorm, and especially in Niner Twitter. But see, I'm not nervous about Trey Lance taking over, even though we're in a pivotal playoff race, just because of the standpoint. I truly believe that we leave a lot on the field with Jimmy G every game. We leave a lot of meat on the bone, I should say. And with Trey Lance, if you just play that Alex Smith kind of game, that Jimmy Garoppolo, the way we're hiding him, but he has the ability to run for a 50-yard run. You know what I mean? He has the ability to hit you over the top when you're stacking that box, and he has the ability to. I mean, that's what we drafted him for. He's one of the best play action quarterbacks to come out in the draft in the last decade. So I think if they utilize that play action and catch one-on-one coverages, I think that's a plus for them going forward and being successful in this game.
To answer your question there, Nick, how is he able to come off a serious injury? Because that boy's gifted. That man is gifted.
It's different.
He's a gifted. I don't know how to explain it to him, but he's a gifted athlete.
He's different.
Hard work.
Oh my God.
Hard work, Nick.
He's a demon of God.
He's a demigod. He's a demigod. Yes, sir. He is.
Good job.
Man.
Hard work, man. Hard
Yeah.
work. Hard work.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is, man.
He's dangerous, man. He's dangerous. But you're right about Arden Key, man. Arden Key, he's someone we gotta bring back. And what he got total? 5 sacks?
6 sacks. Well, he really has 6, but that quarterback roughing negated the last one. I'm giving him 6. I'm marking it up, and I'm giving it to him because come on now,
talk that.
That was dog water. That call was dog water. We all know it.
And what was it? Was it yesterday? I think they reported that they didn't fine him. So I'm like, yo, if you ain't fine him, give him that sack. Did y'all see that? It was reported.
I didn't see that. I didn't catch that, but definitely, like if you're not getting fined, man, can I get it at least for my because that's for contract leverage when you're negotiating your next contract. That extra sack could be $300,000 more to $500,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
20-3 Dolphins. 20-3 Dolphins.
Hey. Man, I was worried for a minute, but this really helps us, and now we got to take care of business.
Yo, honestly, we always had to.
Always
had to, bro.
We always had to, but man, I mean, and now we controlled our own destiny to a certain extent, where that and with the Cardinals losing and faltering how they have, it's like we really. That Tennessee loss just is glaring now, because we could still be playing the Rams on week 18 for the division right now if we didn't lose that one. I hate harping on it, but it's just like, you know what I mean?
That
now,
hurt, man.
like we had to have some people help us. We needed help. Whereas if we controlled our own destiny as it was previous and we just took care of that business against the Titans,
That's right.
started off to a great start, 10-0, for the first time.
Damn.
Yeah. Should have been more than that, but
yeah, should have been 21-0.
And you know what?
But also, and I've been hard on Jimmy, but we didn't get off the field on third down in that game, and that's another reason we lost. We had a good defensive game. We got home and did some good things, but you got to get off the field on third down. I think
that's true.
That's a big.
That's true too. Let's be honest. A couple of false starts hurt us.
Yeah.
One block on Kittle that got Jimmy G sacked that supposedly hurt, he's, tore a ligament in his finger. That was a bad block. By Kittle, So there was a couple of false starts, and let me just magnify one of them that I didn't understand. It was one player that Trent Williams was blocking. He jumped off sides, but you can see Trent Williams kind of like put his hands.
Yeah, he knew because it was offside, so he was trying to protect Jimmy, and he got caught for it. Yeah, I saw that play.
So I'm like, yo, how is that? But I mean, it is what it is. Right, I got you. It is what it is. But hey man, you know. But let me ask my brothers on the panel this. It's Monday. Let me just ask you this. Who wins the game Sunday? The offense, the defense, or the team win the game Sunday?
Ooh.
And special teams.
Well,
Definitely gonna be special teams.
no.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure our brother John V would be like, no, it's definitely not the special team.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with offense, man. I'm gonna go with offense because I think everybody's gonna be so hyped. And like I said earlier, Kyle's gonna draw up some magic. You know what I'm saying for Trey. So I'm going with the offense. We'll see. I hope I'm right, man.
I feel you.
I'm gonna go with the defense. I'm going the opposite way. I feel like the defense is gonna rally around Trey, and they're gonna have a magical number in their mind on how many points they're gonna allow at the most. It could be 15, it could be 20, and they can say, "Hey, man, just let you don't have to do too much. You and behind the physical running game, you just score more than that, and we get off this field with a dub." You know?
Yeah. I
like that.
I
Like
feel
that.
you. What's up, Ryan? What you think, bro?
I just want to win the damn game. Simple as that. I mean, I know our offense was struggling because where Jimmy G was playing. And yes, Jimmy, I blame that loss on you. I don't care about that damn presser you did.
Fact. That's right.
I don't care about that damn presser. Okay? You blew it. Nose said it. And I agree with him 100%. I'd say 5,000%. Interception in the freaking end zone should never happened.
That was
Kittle was covered in the front. There's no way that ball would never made to him. Even if he threw it high enough, he might have caught it. Might have. I'm saying might have. He might not. So, and that one other interception, that was ridiculous too. So, yes, I blame the loss on Jimmy. I don't care. It pissed me off. After he threw the interception in the end zone, that pissed me off. We would definitely would have been winning the game.
That's right.
So,
the USEC miss pissed me off just as much as those two. Was crazy. Wide open, man.
I'm not going on a bad rant, so.
Wide open.
Yes, Juice. Yes.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that myself. I can't believe. I would. After me, because Tony even said it when he was watching it, because he was ahead of me. And he said, "Oh my God." He put his hand on his head. I'm like, "Tony, you're ahead of me. I hate that." So when I went to look at it, when he did, I'm like, "Oh my God, Jimmy." That was a jog-in touchdown. A jog-in. It wasn't even a walk. It was more like a jog. As soon as he caught the ball, I'm in. Touchdown.
Could have walked in backwards.
Yep.
Fact.
Yo,
Deshaun Jackson. Big up to Deshaun Jackson.
do y'all recall Jimmy G showing a reaction when he made that miss? That's the first time I see Jimmy G reacted the way he reacted when he realized he missed them. Did y'all see it?
I didn't see it.
Yo, when
Didn't see it either.
He smiled. Is that what it was? He smiled.
No,
No?
bro. I'm gonna give him credit based on how he reacted on the field when he missed Juice. Yo, when he missed Juice, he reacted like this, and I was like, okay, we can get that, but we can't get no accountability on a podium
At the end of the game.
Right.
Because
But
at the end of the game, he's like, we didn't get it done.
We
got to do better. And I'm like, if I was on his team, I'm like, man, who's we? I thought you was Italian, not French, man. Because
there's no we, man.
You lost us this game, fam. I'm just going to
I'm going to say it's like Moses said it, okay? With nitty gritty. No, it was you.
Yeah.
That's exactly how he said it, too. That's exactly how he said it.
That's right. There's
And
no
then at
need.
the end of the game, another thing I don't like about Jimmy G, I see him over there smiling with Kittle after, man, it's over. Like, you know what I mean? You over here smiling? Like, man, I don't know. As a leader, I just think there's a way you conduct yourself. That ain't it for me.
Thank you. Nobody should be smiling after a loss. You
Nah.
don't smile and
No.
oh, well, on to the next. No, you get
On to the
you break
next.
iPads like freaking Tom Brady and get pissed off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no
That-
smiling and happiness, man.
Nah.
It bothers me, man.
A quick question about that. Do y'all think that's just how he is genuinely is? Or do you think that's his way of being mentally tough? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think that's how he really is? Or
If he is that way, the way I dissect a quarterback is I don't want a quarterback like that that's not that competitive. I want that maniacal guy like Michael Jordan that was a killer that don't want to shake your hand, I want to kill you. You know,
Thank you.
That's what I want. I don't want a nice guy. I don't want to be your friend, you know.
I want that dog, man.
I want that dog.
You know?
let me ask y'all a question. Y'all probably seen it. Did y'all see that mic'd up with Jimmy G for the
No.
Falcons?
Yes. Yeah.
You seen it, Troy?
Yeah, man.
Troy, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
He was like,
He's like, yeah, baby.
He was
let's
like a
go.
hype man.
Yeah.
Like, yo, where is that Jimmy G at the podium? You know what I mean? When the role is reversed, as far as you know what I'm
Right.
saying, that you accept some accountability that you messed up something, you messed up at. I'm
Yes.
like, yo, where is this?
I think the big problem is the way we set the precedence for this year is when we brought in a understudy, a rookie quarterback in, he already knew the writing's on the wall. He's not going to be with this team the following year. So part of this is he's just playing for himself and not as a team. He's not playing for like the continuity and the collective cohesion of the team. Because if he was, the person that would have took accountability and be like, man, I got to do better. I got to do better taking care of the ball. There's a lot of this is on me. Because actually, Trey Lance did that at the end of the Arizona game when he didn't even lose the game for them. He actually did better. We were closer to winning Arizona on the road with Trey Lance starting than the game I was attended with Jimmy G starting. And they had, at that time, Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, remember, against Trey Lance in that game. And we almost pulled it off.
That's facts, John. That's facts, man. That's facts.
And we got dog walked at home with Jimmy Garoppolo starting. And then just the accountability difference, it shows me a lot. Trey Lance said, hey, man, I got to do better. I wish I could pull that up. And he said, man, I got to be the reason.
Yeah, I. Yes, man. Yes. Yeah, we all know Jimmy's playing for the next contract, and he doesn't, in my opinion, I don't think he loves this team. I think he's literally just a placeholder, just like, I'm here to do my thing, and then I'm out. So
true, John. So true, man.
And I agree with both of you. And that's what I'm confused about. Like, they love this guy as a person and also as a player in a locker room. And I'm like, yo, you're leading this team. You know what it's like being a champion. He's a 2-time champion. Even though he's not the reason of being a champion, but he's a part of that dynasty. He has 2 championships. He knows what it's like as far as the feeling, what you got to go through. He was behind Tom Brady. Like, if you telling me he didn't learn accountability from Tom Brady, someone that broke a computer because it lost to the Saints, what was it, 9-0, something like that? I'm like, yo, come on, man. Sometimes you could also learn just by watching. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, come on, man. Really? I'm like, yo, where's accountability? So, I agree with you, Jizzle. He knows that I believe he knows that he's out of here.
Mm-hmm.
He just do his job and it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? And maybe just some players, I guess they probably are just wired to say, will always say, we this and we that. You know what I mean? Like you were saying, Troy. So
Yes, man.
yeah, man. I don't know. It is
The
what
way
it
I
is.
see it is, he's handled himself with the utmost professionalism so far, as under the circumstances. But I mean, he's human, and at the end of the day, you're not going to feel committed to a relationship when she's stepping out, or the writing's on the wall that you're about to get divorced, and you guys are going through the divorce process. So,
Why not
I mean,
though? Why not
but
hold? Why not
but
hold yourself with respect?
hey, he is, for the most part, he is, but he's gonna always have one foot out the door when they're already telling him he's out the door. You know what I mean? That's that, and he's human, and at the end of the day, but I think where the front office of the Niners mismanaged the situation is they're not realizing that, hey, he's not gonna be all the way pot committed because he knows the writing's on the wall, and with a critical position like quarterback, you can't have a guy not all the way in. You can't have him one foot out and one foot in. Is
Yeah.
my belief.
And of course, we're not trying to make him someone that he's not. However, when you're passionate of the game, whether you win or lose, a part of our human nature is emotions and feelings. We don't hear no feelings or emotions from him on a defeat or
Ever.
a responsibility. And I like Jimmy G. I have no problems with. I roll with him until we can't roll with him no more. And we might find that out Wednesday. You feel what I'm saying? I would just like, like I was saying before, they love this guy, and I'm just like, what is it to the point like this guy is like, he's not showing any emotion. Like, I don't know if some people probably think showing emotion is weakness. It's not. Just being sincere. But or maybe that's just how he is. You feel what I'm saying? We can't let that go either. If that's just how he is, we can't make him be someone that he's not. If he's not a type of person that takes responsibility like that, then maybe that's just not him. You know what I mean? I'm just going based on, the relationship that they have in that locker room. And you can tell it's genuine.
Yeah.
The key is genuine, and it's just like, and the way the players back him up, the leader, and also he talks in that huddle. If you can do that, you feel what I'm saying? It's just like, I guess the faithful, and I don't want to speak for everybody. I guess I'm speaking for those that want him to show some responsibility at that podium. And you never know. He might do that inside the locker room. You never know.
That's true.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Because maybe he felt like, listen, what I say to the media, that's out in the open. But in that locker room,
different.
It's concealed.
Yep.
And it's genuine. So you never know. He may be genuine. It's just that maybe he's not genuine with the public. I don't know. I'm not speaking for the brother. I don't know the brother, of course. But you never know. But I'm gonna say this. I know Ryan gotta go soon. I agree with Troy. I think we're gonna win because of the offense. And when I mean by that, I'm saying that, I believe that Kyle is going to put this team in position on offense to really handle business. Our last game at home, if Trey starts, I think we're going to see something special. Not just from him. I just think we're going to see something orchestrated special, you know what I mean, for that game. Because I'm pretty sure the coaches down to to the cooler to the Gatorade carriers, they're gonna be ready for this game. They're gonna be ready. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm pretty sure y'all probably thinking too. We'll win Sunday. We're in trouble, man.
Big trouble.
We're in trouble. You know,
That's so true, guys. So true.
because the next thing I can think of is McVay. McVay is going to
want to take us out. He wants to take us out.
Right.
Bad.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Sunday's a must, man. Sunday is a must, man.
Yeah, I know. Are you guys available tomorrow night or not?
Jizzle, I'm available tomorrow night. Yeah.
I know I won't be available to do the show at all for Wednesday and Thursday. I got to work nights.
Okay.
Just so you know, my first time back to the show probably be Friday.
Okay.
I got to work nights now, my job. So I mean,
trying to get together tomorrow and Friday.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I hope my wife's probably watching me right now. I hope you let me on tomorrow night, babe. I hope you are, but it might be me and her time.
I'm available, so just hit me up. Just let
got
me
you.
know.
So let me make sure that you do. Okay, guys. So this was definitely a great experience. I loved it, and like you say, just enjoy the moment. And I am, believe me. And I thank you very much for coming on here and getting this thing going. I don't know how I say it though. I really don't. So
it's all good, man. I appreciate you guys.
So
for real.
So from me, I am at JMSY168. That's how you find me. Have fun, man. Mark. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
One thing, I gotta do a trivia question.
Oh, trivia question. Okay. I'll write you guys off, and then we'll go.
I'm gonna make it real quick. Let me find it.
Got you.
All right, real quick. In a January 1994 playoff game, what Niners back set a NFL postseason record by rushing for 5 touchdowns in a single game? A 44-3 win over the Giants.
Hit your button if you know the answer. Hit your button.
I know
got it.
Wait. We're gonna go to you, Jizzle. What's up, Troy? You got one?
I got no idea.
Yeah,
Dang, that's big time.
Ricky Waters.
Of course.
Yep, Ricky Waters.
Of course, man.
Yep, Ricky Waters.
Not new to this, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah, he's the champ.
I ain't no soundboard, so I can't hit the sound button. So
trivia champ already.
And you know what? I was like, yo, I was saying myself, I think the brother's gonna get this one because I was thinking about 94, and I said, you know, the Niners back. I was like, yo, because we won in 94, so I was like, yo, might be easy. But I
mean, it wasn't a layup like to me. Roger Craig one was, but
yeah, but 5 touchdowns for Ricky.
I remember that. I remember that game, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I remember that Super Bowl, man. That's my most memorable Super Bowl, and that we won, I should say. And me and my boy, we was sitting, chilling in East Palo Alto, and we was watching the game together. We had a drinking game. Every time we scored, we had to take some drinks, and we had to keep the mojo going the whole time, man. And shit, we felt like we helped bring it home, but I mean,
49-26.
I picked that question because they brought back the throwbacks. So when I seen, I said, you know what? I know it seemed like an easy question. I said, I'm gonna roll with it, man. Because I love
that got me wanting to go get one of them new Niners starter jackets. You know what I mean? It brings you back to that 90s era.
Real quick before we go. Yo, did y'all hear about the 49ers thinking about adding an alternative helmet?
Nah, I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear about it? Troy, you didn't hear about it?
Oh, man.
They thinking about next year, 2022, the NFL has granted all 32 teams to bring an alternative.
Yeah, I seen that too. Yeah.
Okay.
I posted on Twitter, I think last week. The 49ers are thinking about I'm not saying that they are. They're thinking about bringing back the 1955 49er helmet. It's the red helmet with a silver stripe going down.
Dang.
I'm not really feeling that though, to be honest. I'm not trying to put no
I'm
silver in
with
it,
you, bro. I'm not feeling it. I'm
not feeling that at all. I'll keep it real.
No, I
Yo,
need to.
if you can go back, Google it. They will show you the helmet that they wore back in 1955.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
Nope.
But they thinking about bringing. They are going to bring a helmet though.
Okay.
For next season, so look out for that. But let me tell you what I like.
Yeah, no silver.
Throwbacks. I like the white. I like the white helmet. Have you ever seen the 49ers white helmet?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and they have an alternate, mostly white uniform. Yeah, they hardly ever rock it. It's a 60s. It's a 60s throwback.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm like, yo, why don't you bring that to go with the white pants? Like, yo, and then bring out the white numbers on the red. Yo,
ooh, that's clean.
Because I was like, yo, how you gonna bring this red helmet with a silver with silver on the helmet? I'm like, nah.
No, we're not doing no silver. We're not doing silver. We're not doing silver at all. We just we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Nah.
Yeah, so I just want to bring that up, Ryan. I know you got to go, brother. First and foremost, I just want to say God bless everyone that's on the panel. Troy, my brother. Jizzle, my brother. Thank you for being part of the show. Yo, man.
Yeah, man. That's Mike underscore Mark. I don't know why I called you Mike. Sorry. Mark underscore faithful 87. K Jizzle 40881. You gotta try and get your name right. Sorry. And of course Troy Pock. All right, guys. Thank you so much, man. I'll see you again hopefully tomorrow night. Hopefully. If not, I'll see you on Friday.
Thank you for watching, y'all.
Yes, thank you.
We out of here, guys. Later.
God bless.
Much love.
Later on.
No doubt.
Yes, sir.